Welcome to GOLT Talk, your podcast for technology and innovation in the legal profession. If you're searching for solutions to revolutionize your legal practice, you're in the right place. 10 minutes pure, actionable product insights from CEOs shaping the future of legal technology. And here is your host, Tom Pfennig.
Welcome to GOLT Talk, your podcast for technology and innovation in the legal profession. 10 minutes, pure, actionable product insights from CEOs shaping the future of legal technology. Today, I welcome Bradley Collins, based in London, UK, CEO of the LegalTechTalk. Welcome to our GOLT Talk podcast, Brad.
Hey Tom, it's good to be here with you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We have a slightly different, but absolutely not less interesting format today. You are technically not a legal tech CEO in its pure sense. However, you are the CEO of the LegalTechTalk. Tell us a little bit about yourself as well as the conference, and we will dive right in.
So I'm in the midst of putting together what will be the biggest legal tech event in Europe, which will take place at the end of June this year. We had our first show last year in the summer, which was amazing to get so much traction. I'm not from the legal space. My background is in the event and media world, and I've been following industries that are very early in their transformation journey. Was involved with building and marketing a tech event in my very early career, which became the biggest event in the UK, centered around innovation and marketing. A lot of cool stuff was happening back then, programmatic advertising and automation. It was really cool to see that sort of evolution over a few years. I then joined a FTSE 250 company, Essential, which runs the biggest fintech show in the world. We've seen how many unicorns now exist in fintech and the Monzos and Revoluts that are now competing successfully with the big banks and making the big banks change their business models to compete and stay relevant, which has been super interesting, and the payments innovations and everything like that. Was worked on a retail portfolio. We had all the retail CEOs from around the world, and Jack Ma from Alibaba joining and speaking at the show. Obviously, we've seen many retailers become irrelevant, so that world has changed a lot. Then I was involved with building the biggest insurance sector events from the ground up around the world. We built the biggest show in Europe, Asia, and the second biggest event in America, which is growing quite rapidly. And the whole business model of insurance changed a lot. It's gone from 0 unicorns, or maybe 1 or 2 when we launched, to I think maybe 200 to 300 unicorns. Some that are competing with insurers now, and some that provide solutions to insurers. So yeah, a lot of worlds have changed, and I always wanted to build my own event. I met my co-founder when we was up in the New York Sky Bar after putting on a 6,000 person event in our second year at the Jeffers Center, which is a Legal Week is moving their event to next year. And it's like, look, there must be another sector. Like, what sector is slower than insurance to innovate? And we followed some investment trends, and we saw that there was only 2 unicorns in legal tech at the time. Ironclad might have been one of them, and maybe Clio. I can't remember now. And we saw that the rate of investment was increasing quite rapidly. I think it had grown by 300% between 2017 to 2020. But there was loads of implementation challenges within law firms, and things didn't quite work, and then it slowed down. We thought it must be the next space to go to this big shift. So we hedged our bets and launched LegalTechTalk, and we couldn't have picked a better space to be in. I think it's absolutely coming true now that this space that's been ripe for change is starting to happen.
So let me summarize a little bit. It's really interesting to listening to you and learning about the motivation as well as the aspiration of the conference. So just to make clear also for the audience, this is the largest legal tech conference in Europe. So when you call it LegalTechTalk, it's a massive understatement. Really, it's more than a talk. It's a networking event, second to none in Europe. However, not just by sense of numbers and people being connected to each other, and with that contribute to a viable, very vibrant legal tech scene. Is that a fair summary?
Yeah, our mission is to become a major catalyst. It's hard to judge this, but we want to be the number 1 catalyst for positive change and transformation and innovation in legal, which I think can lead on to good things for society. We talk about access to justice and the positive outcomes for the people working in the sector. There's a lot of mental health issues and well-being issues in the legal space, and I think there's a lot of positive outcomes that we've seen with innovation in other industries. We can get food delivered quicker now. We can get cheaper taxi, and the customer can benefit from this. But also there's a huge increase in market share that can happen if we can do things better and more efficient. I think the law firms and legal professionals that innovate will win. So we want to be the driver of that change. We're bringing very senior people now. In our first event, we got the innovation leaders, and now in our second event, we're getting managing partners and group general counsel and the top leaders within some of the biggest firms and companies around the world coming together, as well as the startup founders, the investors. It's really important we bring the right mix of people. We think of it like organizing a festival like Glastonbury. It doesn't matter what music you like, there's always music that you're interested in. And it doesn't matter what type of lawyer you are or what practice you're in, there's always a session on, a roundtable, a workshop, or a session. It's like 9 or 10 things happening at the same time all the time, as well as the networking, as well as the one-to-one meetings, as well as the exhibition side of things. A lot of fun happening and good quality food and drinks and production. We make an environment that people enjoy meeting each other. They enjoy being there.
The key prerequisite to really have a productive exchange. Going back to Catalyst, and I think what I hear is you're bringing the decision makers, the budget owners, the innovators together. Normally, we talk about the unique selling point of legal tech products. In this case, if I may summarize a little bit on your behalf, it's really this blend of everyone having a saying, a bearing, a word in this game, both on the legal tech side, and we talk a little bit about the vendors that you are inviting to the Legal Tech Talk as well, the tech side, as well as the buyer side. And if I hear you, it's law firms, it's corporates, it's really the whole spectrum of the ecosystem gathering over there.
We focus very hard on getting the buyers, the people that need to innovate, because you can put all the innovators in a room, but if the people that need innovation are there, there's no point. Maybe like vendors can network with vendors, and I see this at many other events. We focus very heavily on getting the people that need to innovate in the room, and then naturally you attract the innovators, all the clients in the room. Of course they need to be there. So that's our sort of approach with it.
And again, on the legal tech side, how many vendors are you expecting this year?
Oh, that's a good question. We have at the moment about 110 sponsors. So these are vendors that will be showing up in the, with a lot of effort, and that will probably increase to about 150. But there's many more that will just be attending with tickets. We're doing the startup competition. So there'll be 30 finalists. We're whittling it down from over 100 entries of really early stage startups from around the world. So we'll be having their founders compete a bit like the Web Summit or Flash Startup Competition, which would be really cool. But yeah, there's going to be a lot, and we have the founders and CEOs of them, which is great. You've got the big brands and the Harveys and the Lagoras and the Luminences and Udio about to confirm. So like a lot of those that have raised 100+ million will be there, as well as these super early stage ideas as well. So it's the full spectrum.
Good. How many people in general are you expecting overall?
4,000 plus through the door across the 2 days, which I think will make it the biggest in Europe in terms of numbers. But we care a lot about the quality and seniority of those people as well.
And there is no hybrid, so you really have to go to London. Tell us the dates, tell us the venue, and go a little bit into the cost as well.
Sure, 26th and 27th of June for the main 2 days of the event. We have a lot of media partners hosting events on the 25th as well. So do come a day early. There's a lot of stuff going on. We're hosting a dinner along the Thames and a yacht that night for some of our speakers as well, and VIP attendees. A lot of different things going on across the 2 days. In terms of pricing, we make some profiles free to attend. So if you're a decision maker working in a corporate, or if you're an investor that is supporting and growing startups, you can come for free. You can apply to attend for free. If you're a law firm, tickets are going up every month, but the max you'll pay is 2,000. As a vendor, the max you'll pay is 3,000, and we make it a lot cheaper for early stage startups. It really depends on who you are, how much you'll pay to be there. Some of our sponsors have additional tickets where they get to invite their clients along. We make sure we get the right people in the room one way or another.
And if I'm an in-house person or traveling to London, again, just for the internal budget planning, I should probably plan for 2K for the ticket and another 1K for airfare and accommodation. I think it's at the InterContinental, Brett, so hotel is right next door.
It's a 5-star hotel. Our hotel's around this hotel if you're budget conscious and you want somewhere that's not quite so expensive to stay. I think the rooms are like £300 a night. But as an in-house leader, you can apply to attend for free, so that won't cost anything. So it's just your travel and accommodation. a lot of the corporate coming are justifying being there. They're saving the company tons of money and enabling their companies to do business much quicker. We were talking about some of the, legal departments of 300 lawyers. You can do your contracts in 10%, 5% of the time. As Alison, Group GC of Dentsu would say, like, speed to contract is speed to cash. It's a very low price to pay, I think, if you can get cash in your business quicker.
Yes, but again, cash is a rare commodity at times for some of us. So for in-house people with a decision-making role, if I heard you correctly, you bank your airfare into the budget, but overall there is a high chance that you can join for free.
Yes, for corporate.
Awesome. Any other information that you would like to share? The website URL, where would people log in to find more information?
If you just type in LegalTechTalk, you'll find it. I think we come up very number one now. If you just type in LegalTech event, at least when I type it in, we seem to come up top. So you can find us that way, or go on LinkedIn. We have a big after party. We have a lot of music as you enter the event. We have singers. I just booked a bongo player to complement the saxophone player, both on the boat and at the event. We have a disco bus on the way to the venue, giving out smoothies, and there's a lot of cool stuff. We're trying to make this a festival, and yeah, I'm sure if you come along, you're going to enjoy it. There's also a networking app. You can filter attendees by profile, by function, by job title, by location, and book meetings directly through the app with anyone that you want. So we make it very easy to network as well as to build your own agenda, find what sessions you want to attend, come and learn about whatever it is that you're interested in.
Awesome. I will be there. I'm very much looking forward to it, counting down the days. I think this has been a very insightful session. Everyone, check out Legal Tech Talk London, June 26th and 27th. Thank you, Brett, for, as you said, being a catalyst in the legal tech world, bringing legal tech vendors, innovators, purchasers together. Very much appreciate you taking the time. Bradley Collins, CEO of the Legal Tech Talk in London, UK. Take care and see you in June. Bye.
Thank you.
Cheers.